Now, here's a good one that perfectly demonstrates why in life, guys, you can't take crap from anyone, including your own family. Actually, especially family. And how, if they cross the line with you, you must be prepared to kick them out of your life, or in this case, kick them out of your house. Title: Am I the a-hole for yelling at my brother's pregnant girlfriend and kicking them both out of my house after she threw away my food? And a big shout out to Joseph for sending me this quick story. It says here, I, a 27-year-old male, live alone. My brother, a 21-year-old male, and his girlfriend, 19-year-old female, still live with their parents as they can't afford a place of their own. His girlfriend is currently pregnant with him in 4 months. Well, that's real smart. Pregnant at 19. My brother asked to bring his girl for dinner in order to catch up, and I said, sure, why not? However, the moment she entered my house, she started complaining about the smell of the steak I was making and says that the smell alone makes her nauseous and she can't eat this. Okay, well then you can leave, and I'm going to hang out with my younger brother here. I tried to suggest an alternative, but she was dead set on Chinese food and ended up sending my brother to the nearest mall in order to get some food for her. Okay, Your Highness. He allows his brother to come over. He invites his brother over, asks if he can bring the girl, and immediately she doesn't like the food that he's serving. Now I get when women are pregnant, the hormones are going crazy, and certain things make them sick, certain food and all that, but still, show some respect, for God's sakes. Anyway, and of course her guy runs off to get her whatever she wants. I thought would be the end of it, but after going to the bathroom and coming back, I caught her throwing away my unfinished steak into the garbage. You never mess with a man's food, especially his well-cooked and well-prepared steak. Oh, hell no. Who the fuck does she think she is? I asked her what the hell was she doing, and she said the smell was so strong that she thought she'd end up throwing up on the floor, and she needed to get rid of it, and then start spraying a perfume from her purse in my kitchen. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I invite you over, you complain about the food, send my brother out like some freaking servant to go get food, you throw away my food. No, get the hell out of here. I don't care that you're pregnant, I don't care that you have my brother's kid. Get the fuck out. I was beyond furious at this point and sent her back to the living room after my brother came back from the mall. I kicked both of them out with their Chinese food. Good for him, but what he should have done is first stopped, smacked his brother upside the head for basically enabling her behavior, then taken his Chinese food to compensate for the steak she threw in the garbage. Then kick him out. My brother tried to convince me to let them back in and that I could make something else for the two of us, and his girlfriend was pretty much sobbing at this point. But I was dead set on kicking them both out of my house. He thinks after all that the brother's going to invite them back in and cook something else for them. I mean, clearly, this is the younger brother here. He's 28, the younger brother's 21. Clearly, this was the spoiled younger brother, and clearly this girlfriend of his is even more spoiled than him. However, my parents end up being mad at me for apparently causing so much distress to my brother's pregnant girlfriend. She brought on all the drama. This is the only guy in this situation that's not putting up with her crap and treating her like she's a queen. I guarantee this guy's parents also treat her like she's freaking royalty. I told them that she literally threw away our dinner, but they said that I shouldn't have yelled at her or kicked them out, and she's still just a teenager who's now getting influenced by her pregnancy. Oh, therefore she is, you can not have to hold her accountable for her actions. Bullshit. If she was adult enough to get herself pregnant, then she's adult enough that can live with the consequences of her actions and be called on her crap. This is probably the only guy's ever done this to her. And it's just the pregnancy hormones and my outbursts also caused problems in their relationship, as she ended up sending my brother to sleep on the couch that night. Oh, it's his fault that she made the brother sleep on the couch that night. Guess what? No one's going to have to go to the hospital for sleeping on the couch one night. And if that brother is pee-whipped enough to let her, condemn him to the couch for one night, that's the brother's problem. They're about to have a kid together. He's got bigger problems to worry about than sleeping on the couch one night. He says, even though he literally defended her as well against me, and I have no idea how this is my fault. Am I the a-hole for apparently not having enough tact to deal with a pregnant teenager? Smack. You only get smacked because you have to ask that question. No, you handled it right. She's an a-hole, a spoiled brat, and obviously irresponsible, and we know many reasons why there, as the younger brother. And they just learned a lesson. Don't mess with you. And that's what people need to learn. And in life, guys, there are people in this world that will just get away with anything because people enable their behavior. You know, the parents are enabling her behavior and his behavior. I'm guessing definitely he's the younger brother by like 7 years. No doubt was the baby and treated like one, and screwed up. And she's pregnant at 19, and you're gonna have a child raising a child. Children raising a child because the brother's a child too. It's not this guy's fault. He had every right to do that. I would have done it too, except I would have taken the Chinese food and smacked him beside the head. So no, do not apologize. And guys, you're in a situation like this where you're in the right and everybody else being wrong. Don't apologize. Don't back down. And I wouldn't talk to them until they can apologize to you. And if they have an issue with it, too freaking bad. This guy's a grown-ass man with his own place. Nobody's going to come to my place who I invited over and tell me what to do and throw out my food because they don't like it, pregnant or not, and behave in a manner like that. And I encourage all you guys to handle yourselves in such a fashion.